Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The All-Pro Chris Boswell with the honors. Off we go from Pittsburgh. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They go play action for Burrow. Flush to his right. Now he throws back over the middle. It is complete. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down. Off the play fake. Here is Burrow. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but the pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He's got his man, and that's Olave. A gain of 16 on that pass play. It's a Cincinnati first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Going to get that complete to Jamar Chase. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. You think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last. Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is second and 13.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That is caught at the 3. To the goal line and in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. He's got it, and the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5. They run it once more with Jones. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL. This is a great example, Mike, of why it's so important that the front and the secondary work together, because I think if they can hold up a little bit longer in the back end in pass coverage, this play probably results in a sack, but he can get the ball out just in time, and they turn that close call into a fresh set of downs. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 7. Rogers. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And he will get into the end zone. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Play action now. It's Burrow. On the run to the right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. It was Cam Taylor-Britt with the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. Again, it's Jones. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. That's a Steeler 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Now a handoff. Jones. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line. The next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
And that is incomplete. Pat Frymuth, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
That one doinks off the left upright. No friendly bounce. It's no good. And the score remains tied at 7.
You could see the body language of the kicker, Mike. Once it left his foot, he was kind of leaning. He was trying to bring that one back towards the middle. But that's the sound you dread as a kicker. It reverberates around the stadium, off the upright, no good.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On 1, ready? Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Walking across the field. This one's to Higgins. He's inside the 30. T. Higgins. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will move out to a 14-7 lead. TD on is McPherson to kick this one away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he'll work forward for about 2. It's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 27-yard line.
On the give, it's Jones. Room to run at the 40. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. So after 1, it's the Bengals on top. And we're back to the Steel City after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with first and 10. A give left side here for Johnson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
They'll up now for second down and 4. Another run here with Johnson. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was routed right at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Third and short yardage, it's Rodgers. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Steeler first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On the handoff, Jones. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Geno Stone with the tackle. From 29, here's second down and 7.
29-yard line.
319. Now Rodgers. And it's hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be taken down. Give him 27. And it's first and goal.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stumping that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
Two yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. 319. Flip again. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Bayless Jones. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Here we go. On first down, Burrow. In trouble, and down he goes. That's the 4-time All-Pro T.J. Watt getting in to drop him for sack number 11 on the season. To do now as they come up on second and long. Here we go. Throwing is Burrow. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
All right, so the first two, they go clearly to the defense. You got first down sack. That sets everything of the drive for the offense behind the 8 ball. Then they followed up with a forced incompletion. So now third and long, this is a must-pass situation, and the defense has a prime opportunity to get themselves off the field.
He'll try and get there on the ground.
That's a really good effort on third down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
So on fourth down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. Calvin Austin deep for the Steelers. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. From 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. To throw is Rodgers. He'll find his big target, Pat Fryermuth. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Goes now on first and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Brings up second and 9 at their 48-yard line.
48-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Up the middle, here's Jones. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Rodgers now. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So the Steelers ready to kick this one, Scotty. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it's come out to the 20-yard line. First down throw for Burrow. Throw right side to Olave. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
Burrow now to throw on first down. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And he's going to be out of bounds, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
On 1, ready?
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. What? Back!
Now, Burrow. He's got the hook up to Mike Gesicki. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll run here with Brown. Finding space at the 15. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow now. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Brown will take this one in. Touchdown, Bengals.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Play action now with Rodgers. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Geno Stone. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Here we go, here we go.
On first and 10, Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. Burrow and his favorite target, Chase, for the Cincinnati first down.
Here we go, here we go.
He'll drop to throw. That's deep for Olave. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Steelers are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Rodgers. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. Inside the 30. DK Metcalf. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year.
That ties the game at 21 apiece.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Pass to throw, Burrow. That's complete. Jermaine Burton.
Hey, we got to
They'll work now on second and 4. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Well over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it's going to bring up third down.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he will go all the way. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. Austin now to return this. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Third quarter's set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one taken at the 10. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
No. 319. Slip it down. This is Jones. He steers clear of the first tackle and working his way forward for a gain of about 4.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
He plunges forward for a couple of yards. E.J. Hill shuts it down there.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Well, give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
And good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here comes 2nd and 4. A run. It's Jones. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
They're down and 3. Rodgers to throw. He finds Austin with the grab. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
They'll try it now with Warren. And he's going to have the Steelers first down. They get it easily. It was 4th and 1, and the pickup was 5.
And the Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Open man downfield is Ryan. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's a screen set up for Warren. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the...
And he's in. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Steelers.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up or down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Here comes a return from the 3. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's when the offense will take over.
On 1, ready? Stop!
Play action now. It's Burrow. Wide open. It's Brown. He's got it. shy of midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down. They go play action for Burrow. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Noah Fant. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Here we go. Stop.
Here's Brown. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And he just does put that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get him the ball.
He's got it at the 7. He's going to be out of bounds, short of the marker, but maybe more importantly, there is a flag down. Let's get the call. Fourth down, and the Bengals will bring in Evan McPherson for the field goal try. This one from 43 yards away. McPherson's kick is good, and the Bengals will take the lead here in the third quarter.
Job number one on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike, but 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
We'll start this on the ground with Warren. Has an opening, has the 40, and he's going to be out of bounds.
To get a drive started, a big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Once again, it's Warren. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. A terrific run there. He's finally taken down at the 25-yard line. How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another first down. Rodgers now. Over the middle and taken in by Freiermuth. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Now Warren. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
So they go with a first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give them...
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. A rookie from A&M, Shamar Stewart, in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They need one right now. Third and long. In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Metcalf left side, he's got it. And he will score again. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Touchdown number 17 for him on the year. And his 3rd of this game. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. A return coming from the 14. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
On 2. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11. Hey, can.
On first down, Burrow. This one, deep downfield for Chase. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big one here in the 4th quarter. Pick up of 46 yards.
Here we go.
A carry here for Brown. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Second down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up
Here we go.
second and 3.
Burrow. Caught left side by Fant. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Brings up second and goal.
From the 1, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. There is a marker down, but I think this score is going to hold up. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. His hit is good. And the Bengals go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. And that's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Rodgers on first down. The pass rush gets home and he goes down. Joseph Osai. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. Rodgers. That one intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing, and completed. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They get 20 on the connection. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
Gun.
Throwing is Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year.
Makes the score. Bengals 45. Steelers 35.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
A-Rod down to throw on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And you love to see that you find yourself here in the fourth quarter. Your team is trailing. You're trying to do anything possible to see if you can create some sort of late spark. He goes big-time effort on the layout catch, and he's able to pull it in and see if it could be a little bit of a spark here late in this ballgame.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards. First and 10. Out of the pistol, Rodgers to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
Just another example of poor decision-making. I mean, making a bad play even worse. There's nothing there on second down. Just throw the ball into the stands and move on to third. Now you take that sack and...
They get him again. Demetrius Knight. He's pinned to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up fourth down. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. From the gun, Rodgers. That's hard. And he's going to have the Steelers first down. They convert in style. Huge play on fourth and long.
Pittsburgh Steelers. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Johnson. Touchdown. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Steelers 42.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. The return starts from the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Now Brown. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 33-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
One, ready?
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Here we go.
They'll drop to throw. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. They get 21 on that one. It's a Cincinnati first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Second and 7.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done.
First down, Cincinnati.
Here we go.
A first down throw for Burrow. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. With that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here's first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That is brought in. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then situation, so while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. That score, too little, too late. They need a recovery and a miracle here. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Gun. Stop.
On the ground, it's Brown. And we'll get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining.
Here we go.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Nice one. Stop.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Stop.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one.